Hey everyone, this is Kat. I'm here to state that Chanel has told me that she waited several months for information on some of the letters that she did not understand. Yet we have Washington Jackson, who seems to think he knows more than Chanel does, and claims that her interpretation is completely private, even though it's not true. If you have 2 or 3 witnesses, it's time to look deeper into things according to scripture. Given that Chanel has actually received answers from the Lord on what her letters mean, and Brand understands what the letters mean, and I completely agree with what Chanel says that they mean, I think maybe it's time to look a bit deeper into what her letters mean. Like, ask her outright what her letters mean, instead of just assuming that you know so much more than she does, even though she has more information than you guys do. Assuming that you know more than Chanel does about the letters that the Lord has given her and about the information that the Lord has given her, when all you have is a minuscule amount of information on those letters. And meanwhile, God has actually given her a bit more information to go off of on those particular letters. To me, that all seems quite silly. There's a reason why we're not supposed to assume stuff, but yet I keep seeing a lot of assumptions in this community. It's assumed that Chanel's interpretations are private, even though that's not true, and nobody is interested in actually going all that deep into it, and they don't even have all of the information on those letters, yet they seem to think that they have a better grasp on interpretation of them than Chanel does. It's quite fascinating the way that works. I'm gonna be real honest. Maybe it's time for the community to swallow the pride that they have and actually consider they could be totally wrong about the letter, instead of keep acting like it's all just a private interpretation that Chanel has, we can't trust her, yada yada. Meanwhile, she has more information. And nobody wants to acknowledge that she has more information because they're too busy assuming and making assumptions and lying and slandering, etc., etc. And it's just that stealing information is the very best way to go about all this when it's not. Do I think that they will actually consider the possibility that they are entirely wrong about what the letter means, despite the fact that Chanel has more information than they do? I'm not really sure that they will, honestly. This community has been, well, behaving terribly. I'm gonna be real honest about that. But I do wish that they would consider that they are incorrect about what the letter means. They keep insisting that Chanel can't possibly know more than them, but she does know more than them. It's not even that Chanel is prideful or that I'm prideful in saying that she knows more than everybody else does. It's one of those things that just is. It doesn't mean that she's better than anybody else or that I'm better than anything else for recognizing it. Some things just are. Kind of like how you guys see the Mandela effect while other people don't. People think that we must think we're special for knowing more than them, and that's false. Knowing more than another is not a form of pride all by itself. I know that you guys want to paint it that way right now, but it's not. You guys know more than the sleeping church does, don't you? So why is it suddenly prideful when Chanel knows more than you guys? I don't think that it is. I will see everybody in the next video. Thank you for watching.